Howdy all, Big Country here, Big Country Survival. Now, you may hear diesel rumbling in the background. I'm letting her get warmed up before I drain the oil out of it. Got to change the oil in the truck. So, here I am. And I'm going to tell a dog story. What Guns Coast to Coast did. Told a story about a dog. And so here I am. I got my dog story. This is about Peaches. This was my dog growing up's name was Peaches. I didn't get to name her. But she was my childhood dog growing up. She was less than a year old when she showed up at our place, and she literally, we watched the truck stop at the corner of the road, like at the crossroads. She stopped, and he stopped, threw this yellow fluffy dog out, and drove off. And she walked up to us, said, "Well, y'all look like pretty good people." and she stuck with us. I can't remember how old I was, 5, maybe 8, 7, 8-ish. I don't honestly know how old I was. But I was still a kid. Now old Peaches was a good little farm dog. She was always an outside dog. And the best we could tell, she was Chow Chow, was some sort of shepherd, and who knows what else. We didn't know what. You couldn't tell what she was. She had a double coat and a curly Q-tail, but and a lot of fur. But now she was a killing machine. I've never seen a dog like that without training of any sort. She knew the difference between our animals and wild animals. She didn't care about cats. She'd play with them, she'd chase them, but she wouldn't hurt them. She didn't care about chickens. She'd lay there in the middle of the chicken coop eating chicken scraps. She didn't care. But if it was in the yard and it wasn't supposed to be, it got in there, or it got out, or it got dead real quick, or run up the tree. And I'd hate to think of the amount of times that we've gotten roasted out of bed with a dog out in the yard barking tree and had a possum or coon or something up the tree. And she had a tree bark. She barked trees. But she got into a stump one night, and there we thought she had met her match. I had missed I had missed the initial spraying. I just smelled the effects, because she went in and that thing didn't act like anything else. It didn't run. And it sprayed her. Right? She took a full shot to the face. And, it was awful. She was rubbing her face in the ground and just trying to get it out. All of that wonderful junk. But she got over it. And a couple hours later, I'm getting ready for school at the time, and she was barking out around underneath the lawnmower, and we just figured that there was a cat under the lawnmower. Dad raises up that lawnmower, figuring, well, raise up the lawnmower and that cat run, and as soon as she figures out it's a cat, no big deal. Well, no, he raised up that lawnmower, and it was that skunk. And she didn't waste no time. Now, Peach, she liked to take her time and enjoy the kill. I mean, she'd sit there and play with her food, play with it for a while just to entertain herself. But now that time, she didn't. She went straight for the kill, behind the neck, broke its neck. It sprayed and everything went all over the place, but it didn't get in her face. But and she was throwing that thing in the air. She hated that thing. That it was the amount of hatred in this dog for that. I don't blame her, to be honest. But no, she was. I mean, she rejoiced, and that thing went up in the air. I mean, she flung it. I mean, the height was good. If it had went in the right direction, it would have wound up on the roof of the house, the first story anyway. I mean, and that is, that dog. When it would rain, she smelled like skunk for a year afterwards, at least. But every time it would rain, she'd smell like skunk. Now she was, like I said, she was an outside dog. She had her a dog box, and on real cold nights when she got older, she got let in the garage. And later, definitely as she got older, she got let in the garage a lot. Or if it was storming or something, but she she was not an inside dog. So that's my dog story of dogs killing stuff. She's killed beaver. I mean, juvenile beaver wound up in the yard one time, and she just went to town on it. And now mind you, I mean, she's like a 65-pound dog. And it didn't matter if you were shooting, it didn't matter. She'd sit there right next to you and wait for something to fall out of a tree. She didn't care. She just waited for something to fall out of a tree. But anyway, that's my dog story. I've got a bunch more, but for the sake of this video, that's my dog story. Anyway, y'all, I'm signing out. God bless. I got a world change.